Panama City, Panama. Today we're going to talk about the best place to retire in Latin America for people who can't speak Spanish. I just came from the Dominican Republic and met a wonderful guy, Damon. Damon, how you doing, brother? We hope to see you over here. And he gave me a great idea. I can't really speak Spanish that well, but that's okay. Panama, a lot of people speak English. A lot of people speak English. And it's priced right. Right now I'm on Vía Argentina. And Vía Argentina is, in my opinion, the best area to stay in Panama. I mean, there's obviously more expensive. You know, if you have a car, you can stay at Punta Pacifica, Costa del Este, Paitilla. But if you want to be on foot all the time, there's nothing better than Vía Argentina. You have everything here. You turn around right down here, you walk down this street, you walk to the end, you take a right, you're at the supermarket. Before you get there, you take a right, at this set of lights right here, you're at the gym. You have every restaurant you could possibly think of right here. You also have pharmacies and little tiendas, they call the chinos, because a large Asian population own a lot of the tiendas in Panama, which gives them their nickname, go to the China, or the chinos. And as you can, I think, let's see if this one, yeah. Just restaurant after restaurant. Food's all great over here. Everything's priced right. It's really amazing. This is Manolo's. This used to be on Vía Veneto, and now it's over here, which is really nice. And where Vía Veneto, where Manolo's is now, we got a Lindos y Carbón, which is a Colombian steakhouse, which I always brag about when I'm in Colombia. This is Manolo's. I was just looking at some of the prices that they had on outside some of the buildings in this area. You can get something for like $120,000, a really nice apartment for 120 grand. Really nice. Now that's significantly cheaper than in Santo Domingo, and significantly cheaper than if you were in Santiago or in that area of the Dominican Republic. With that being said, the food prices in the supermarket are a little bit more expensive here than in DR. The beef and the chicken was a little bit cheaper over there. So you got a little bit of a balancing act. So if you're you want to get a good price on your real estate, you go here. If you can't really speak Spanish, you want to be here. One of the other prerequisites from my buddy that I spoke about, he likes thicker based women, and I believe that they're going to be a little bit more calorically induced in Santo Domingo in here. They're a little bit thinner here, but it doesn't mean you can't find a full figure in this area. You absolutely can. There's no shortage of full figures in Latin America, so you don't have to actually hunt for a location that's overwhelmed with it. You're gonna find them wherever you want. They have what? They have Zumba here? Oh, over there? At this park over here, they usually have Zumba classes. Free Zumba? And you're going to have plenty of bars to come to as well. I'm not really into the bar scene anymore, but you have them here if you want to go out for a cocktail. And then we have unlimited amounts of fast food. y juegos y jugos naturales. There's a little tienda. You can get some extra stuff as well. Buena.
Buena, buena.
And this street goes on pretty far, so you have an endless amount of fun. And this is only a Tuesday night. On a Friday night, it's really hopping. Take somebody out for an ice cream. Back in the day, that used to be a vitamin shop, but it has changed since. Now everything's a little bit more geared towards the nightlife. Parche, those are Colombians. This is Colombian food. In Colombia, you can get that in the street. And they're really good. They take arepa and they put carne in there, some salsas. And we got tacos, Mexican style. Dulces. And if you like Vietnamese food, this place right over here, Pho Vietnam, I have not eaten in there, but it looked really good last night when I was walking by there. Really, really good. In every one of these buildings, the vast majority of these buildings are rentable. Either long-term, daily, depends on your needs. You'll be able to find them once you get down here if it's not available on Airbnb. You just gotta get to know the area. It's quite an area. This street right here, let's see what this is. Yeah. There's also a little tiny supermarket right over here. It's not as big as El Rey, but you can get it in. You can get a lot of stuff in there. And this is a live nightclub for the weekend. It's a Tuesday night, so it's not happening yet. And plus, it's only about 8 o'clock at night. I lived in this area 20 years ago, and it was significantly different in those days. But it had a similar flair. The buildings were the same, but now the businesses are different. This Ramada wasn't here 20 years ago. This is a little bit new. You can always stay here if you're not into baking your own food. The most reason that I enjoy in Airbnb is you have the capabilities of cooking for yourself. But if you're not going to cook for yourself, you might as well just stay in a hotel. And like I said, one of the most amazing things about Panama is their ability, the most English-speaking country that I've been in Latin America. And they use the dollar, so you're not going to have to run around, doing the money exchange thing. Bueno. hang out, have a beer, have a drink. This is a Rocha. You can come here for all your medicines. I'm gonna go in and check it out. I can't bring the camera in, but I'll be right back. I have to give this place a plug because they've cleaned my teeth so many times, and I don't know how much the price is gonna be this time because I didn't go yet, but I am gonna go. But I've been going to this place, you know, for slightly less than 30 years, off and on whenever I'm in the area. And this is a place, Clinica Einstein. They're really nice. They've always been priced right. They get you in, they get you done, and they do everything. And what's good is if you don't have to, if you're already in the area, you don't have to take an Uber or a taxi to get there. You're already here. Just this area offers so much. And this looks like a Chinese restaurant over here. This is a Chinese restaurant over here, right? That's a Chinese restaurant? It's a Chinese restaurant in what? In a store. So they have a Chinese restaurant, and you can buy Chinese, Chinese what? Chinese what? Oh, Chinese anything. Okay. Yeah. I have to try that out someday just to see how it's gonna be. Well, it's very nice. Oh, we're definitely coming here this week. How you doing? Here I am inside here. It's amazing. They got all kinds of amazing stuff. This is really cool. This is good energy. I just tried one of those dried dates. Oh my God, unbelievable. This is a tea house. I thought it was a restaurant, I was wrong. When I came in, I found out that it's a tea house. So you can come in here and get all your different teas. You definitely want to come down and give this a whirl. Panama has a large Asian population. ¿Y te probaste la galleta por allá? Es rico. ¿Cuál tú te probaste?
Ya probó las orejas de gato.
Era rico.
Fabiana, mira.
¿Quiere una? Sí, pero para la casa.
De hecho, tengo una promoción de 8 de estos paquetes por $5.
Ah, ok.
¿Cuántas?
8.
¿8 qué?
Bad.
Ah, oh, paquetes. Ok,
Yeah.
hágale pues. Gracias. Pero solo lo mismo producto o diferente? Ah, ok, ok. That's good. This is Via Veneto, the famous Via Veneto. Now this used to be called the Via Veneto Hotel, and the last time I was here it was closed down, and now it's reopened under new owner and management. There's also a casino inside, which is really nice. When I was living here, it got built, and it was the fastest building that ever got built in Panama while I was here. They worked on it 24/7. They just had crews that did not stop, and it was amazing then. And I'm sure they've done a great job to get it rocking and rolling. I live right over here in this corner right here, at in this building on the corner right here. Wonderful place. Danny, if you're out there, what's up, brother? He was the son's owner. Great guy. This was an amazing place. You could come right out. You got the chinos right over here to grab anything you need. If you want to get a banana, you need to get a razor or anything, you get everything right here. This place used to be packed. The economy is significantly different than back when I was living here. But it'll turn around. I'll stay positive. And listen, when it has the dip, it's the best time to buy. So don't worry. And this is where I rented before. Monte Carlo Suites. I was right up here, one floor up. This is still part of the Via Veneto Hotel. I'll give you a look. All the way up here, all kinds of.
Gracias, Jesús. Ay, Dios mío.
Those are the Colombian hats. If you're looking to rent, there's also some really good apartments over here that are going to be cost efficient, that are long-term. These are all long-term apartments. You can get them here. They have the Miami windows, so you're going to have to put up with the noise, because at 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, it all starts, the motorcycles and everything. It was when I lived on the street, it was Miami windows. It was really tough to sleep in the morning, but you know, you got to get used to it. That's if you're gonna stay long term. You can either get earplugs or something. I'll deal with it. That's if you want to get in something that's really cost efficient. This is where the locals live. There's a lot of Colombians that are gonna stay in these buildings too. You're gonna meet a lot. The majority, I just walked around and the majority of the small businesses are owned by Colombians, which is comfortable for me since I spent so many years living in Colombia. Willie Barret. I stayed in Coral Suites before. It's really nice. I stayed in Ambassador Suites. It's really nice. That was probably, I don't know, 17 years ago. And they're still here, doing well, which is nice. Maybe a lot more than 17 years, yeah, closer to 20. And I think the name of the place next is called Maribela. I stayed there as well back in the day. There's just a tremendous, these you can grab on booking.com. You'll be able to grab all these on Booking. Yeah, Marabella, Marabella. I stayed here. This place is really nice. And they come equipped with kitchen as well. You're not going to get the washer and dryer you could possibly get when you get an Airbnb. But if you want, you can pay them and they'll do it for you. The reason I don't like other people doing my laundry, they always shrink everything with the dryer. I like hanging things up. But this area is really, it's extremely safe at night as well. I mean, I just walked around at night by myself with a camera and never had an issue. And I've been walking this area at night for that many decades and never even came close to a problem. And I'm talking maybe three decades of walking around this area at night by myself. Never had a problem. Nor did I even see a problem with somebody else. Hampton by Hilton. I've never stayed there, but it's definitely close to everything. I stayed at a hotel right to the left of this. This used to be a Japanese steakhouse. I'm not sure if it's still closed. Yeah, it's closed. But it was really good. It was really good. El Parador. I stayed there back in the day. These are food restaurants. Oh, Martin. This place right over here. Martin. I can't read the back part. That's a Argentinian restaurant. He has really good steak. I definitely recommend that. All the way up this street too. You're gonna have more buildings that if you want to buy apartments. A lot of I know people who rented in those buildings as well. But if you're gonna retire here, you might as well retire. I trust Panama simply because I used to own a condo here and I made money, so it's very good. Oh boy. Another Japanese restaurant and sushi bar. You're gonna have in this area you'll have no shortage of finding a place to eat and a pharmacy and just in this area there's 2 gyms. And then you walk down the street at this set of lights and you take a right, you're at the Ray. I mean, it just never stops. If you don't want to own a car and you can't speak good Spanish, out of everywhere in the world that you want to be, it's right here. Because it's so safe to walk around at night. Everything's priced right. A couple things are a little pricey. You're going to have to get your head wrapped around that. But besides that, everything else will be priced right. You know, your condo's going to be priced right. Red meat might be a little bit pricey, but it's still going to blow away the U.S. prices. And then let's say you want to just pay cash for stuff. You take your debit card, you walk right into the casino, you put it into the ATM, and you pop out your money. Bada bing, it's done. If you're saying to yourself, oh, I don't want to pay the service charge of the ATM, just get a Charles Schwab account, and they pay for the fee, as long as it's in an investment account. And you don't even have to have money in the investment portfolio. All you just have to do is open it. I'll leave a link in the bio. If you get it, they give me a tip. So please, every bit helps. And here's a place if you just want to throw down a few cold ones. I'm telling you, this place is a hidden gem. There's really not that much. There's not that much tourism here anymore. I don't know what happened. It's a hidden gem. The people here are really, really friendly. I can't brag enough about Panama. And Panama City's not that hopping anymore with tourism. And I can't understand why, because there's a lot to do. Everything's priced right. The people are friendly and the place is safe. With that being said, that's in your advantage because you're early to the party. So that means you'll be able to get your condo you want at the right price. East Power Club. You can come right in here. Let's say you're only going to stay a week. They have week passes. It's under 30 bucks. Bing, you can come every day. The people are nice. The place is all new. It has everything you want. And then right next door, you have an Italian restaurant that's really good. I ate there probably about 2 years ago. It was really nice. How long ago did we eat at that Italian restaurant? A while back, right? It was good, right? It was really good. And the pasta was really homemade because processed pasta bothers my stomach, and that didn't bother my stomach at all. You get that, I don't know what, there's something when something's made without preservatives and it's made right in front of you, and they make homemade pasta, it just doesn't bother you. Yeah, it's easier on the stomach. But I hope you'll try out Panama. Panama is the hidden gem of Latin America for people who can't speak English and really want to be in a place that's safe. This is your area.